We are at Principle 12. Hi, Donna Eddy from Posture Plus, and Principle 12 is about extending yourself and desiring fluidity. So we are talking about fulfilling your capacity with Principle 12. Summing up all the principles from our daily movement practice, understanding the sensation of progress, encouraging people to get on the floor daily with the daily 8, having that mindfulness and tuning in and turning in with attention and intention, mindful practice of what are you doing, why are you doing it, where should you be feeling it, and where are you headed when you're doing something. The subtle yet significant changes that make a huge significant change to everything that you do and how the body functions. Being nice to the body, even though we're working with the sensation of progress and we're challenging things, there's still that mindfulness aspect of being nice to the body and having recovery positions, especially when we're dealing with, deep, potentially triggering exercises that release emotional content. We have recovery exercises and be mindful of that sort of thing. That less is more with precise practice. That's also feeding into that being nice to yourself. It's not smash and bash. It's push the limits. It's extend. This is what we're finishing with. Extend yourself and extend your capacity. But it's also from an exploratory, inquisitive aspect rather than force and push. So extend, a couple more that we've got: explore and extend. We've got efficiency and silence, the whole tide of the lighter ninja. If you're not toning it, you're flabbing it principle, which was 10, and shake the stress away, leading us to fulfilling your capacity. So if we unravel all those layers, if we take the handbrake off with our joint mobility, if we open up the full range of motion for all our joints, then our capacity to move and our efficiency in our movement just means there's so much more that we have access to. And when you have taken that brake off and we have eliminated or ameliorated the pain, then there's a lightness. Watching people change is such a joy. The gift from teaching and playing with this is to see the change in people and see how it changes and affects their lives. I've got a very fun video and a couple of snippets that I've edited. Just sent it back to the provider and her husband to make sure they're happy with how I've edited things. But a reluctant participant that has turned into a raving fan. You'll get to meet Paul and some videos from him to see that change, and you'll hear it when you see the videos. Keep an eye out for those. My interview with Paul and his wife Diane, she's a provider on the northern New South Wales, mid north coast of New South Wales in Tea Gardens. So if anyone's out that way, look out for Diane. And so Principle 12 is to fulfill your capacity, and seeing people do that, changing from being in pain and frustrated and irritated and all that sort of thing, to being vibrant and joyful and playful. That's the key. I'm always saying, come play, because there's this inner joy, this youthfulness that comes from being functionally capable, and you can't help but want to play, and then things come out of that. So extend yourself, desire fluidity, or fluid physicality is another term that I will often be heard saying. Principle 12 is about fulfilling your capacity and doing a lot more than you think you can, and especially as you start getting older, that doesn't mean that you stop doing things and you have to, be chair bound and restricted. And it's that whole, if you don't use it, you lose it, rings very, very true. So the more you do, the more you can do. And if you can do it, then do it, because if you stop doing it, then you won't be able to. And then that's when problems occur. So Principle 12, we've made it to the end of the year. You can see the lovely Christmas tree in the background. We are ready for things to close off and enter into 2024. I am closing off a decade, and I'm calling it the halfway mark. So I'm finishing up my first 50 on Christmas Eve and start the next 50 on Christmas Day. So here's to a fantastic festive season. Everyone stay safe and well. Get on the floor even through the break and get playing, and we will love to see you and work with you in the new year. So thank you for watching, and that is the end of the principles. There'll be a whole nother series that I start in the new year, and I will share that in the coming weeks. Bye for now.